into your practice. So this is a practice designed to help us release and surrender. So it is slow and sweet and good for all kinds of bodies. Arrive in your body, planting yourself intentionally on this mat. And we're just going to bring our palms down on our knees, drop your chin. And like I said, arrive. Sometimes I sort of feel like I am living up and out of my head. That there's this cloud of bees or wasps just kind of swarming, all sorts of things to do. And so release any of that kind of energy. Drop in. Drop into your still center. That breath can be deep and sweet. And if it isn't yet, let's see if we can get it that way. Rooted sits bones. Lifting in that heart and spine. Inhale. Exhale. One breath in. Let it go. The eyes can open, coming to hands and knees. So we drop in that heart, lifting the bum and the head. Then slowly push that floor away and breathe. Dropping in that heart, lifting head and bum, and push that floor away. And we drop, pulling in that breath, and exhale, release, and come to a neutral spine. Keep your right hand planted, bring your left fingertips in front of you. Now inhale, circle that arm up and back. Maybe tap it toward your left shin. And exhale, reverse and plant that hand. Other side. Right arm circles up and back, tapping down. And bringing it forward. That left arm sweeps gracefully. Find range of motion. And release. Right arm moves. So my body right now, the movements are a little herky-jerky. And that just means I want to bring my breath even more and relax and try and smooth out those movements. Last time on the right side. And arm comes forward, hips stay lifted. Walk your hands forward and melt your forehead toward the earth. Taking a sweet puppy. Inhale and exhale. One breath. And let it go. Inhaling up. And exhale, come onto your back. So laying on down. And cross your right ankle over your left knee. Draw that left leg in, grabbing your left hamstring or shin. Flex those feet and relax that upper body. We're still getting warm in the body, and so allow this to be a gentle entry. We don't want to kick down the doors of a pose. We want to knock and seek permission, be invited in. When you breathe deeply, especially exhaling fully, then your body starts to loosen and let go. Drop your left foot to the earth, cactus your arms, whoopee, knock over a candlestick. Go ahead and drop your left knee out to the left. The right foot comes along for the ride. You can look to your right elbow. And now we're just gently letting that curve enter into the spinal column. And we try and soften at the heart. Let those shoulders melt into the earth. And inhale, come on up, left foot plants, left ankle crosses. You can grab your hamstring, reach through for that shin, the feet flex to protect the knees. And a lot of times our chins love to point up to the sky, but you can feel what that does at the back of your neck. Drawing your chin down and in creates a nice length in the neck. Soft in those shoulders. And the right foot returns to the earth, those arms cactus. Now, right knee drops out to the right, the left leg comes along for the ride. Look left. Someone was telling me that, Betsy, you talk about being gentle with yourself in yoga. And this person said, I thought you had to do it till it hurts. Nope. Let's keep it gentle and kind. And inhale, come back up. Draw one knee in, the other knee in. Hug the knees and press the low back. You can point and flex those feet. And go ahead and extend your legs up to the sky. Flex those feet. And then you can point one foot, then the other. So this does wonders for our circulation. It also gets into those ankles, and it allows us to check in with the upper body. My shoulders, I think, are border collies. They always want to work. What are we supposed to do? Relax. Soften. Last breath. Bend those knees. Rock yourself on up and extend your legs long. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, tip forward. You don't have to go too far. Hands might come down. Inhale, bring your arms back up, then roll slowly onto your back. Your legs lift back up to the sky. Now we're going to come back up to seated. So the legs drop, the upper body comes up, the arms rise. Inhale and exhale, bow. Inhale, up we come. Exhale, back we go. Legs up, back on the mat. Inhale, rock up. Feel that there's a little strength happening in that core. Exhale, now we're releasing. Inhale, flow up. Exhale, come back. Last time, let those legs drop as the arms lift, melt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, come on back. And breathe, staying here for 3. Flex those feet, relax the shoulders. 2, 1. Knees bend, grab your hamstrings, rock up, coming on to hands and knees. The toes tuck, and let's press back into a down dog, pedaling our feet, shifting our hips. Inhale and exhale. And step or hop to the front of your mat. And inhale, extend the spine. Your hands might be on your shins. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. So the knees bend. Bring your right arm across in front of your feet. And exhale, stand up and swim it back. Inhale, left arm comes across. Exhale, we stand up and swim. Inhale, along to the right and rise. And exhale, last time. Right arm comes across. We breathe. Left arm. We come on up. Extend your arms out to the sides. Lift your left arm up to the sky and hold. Stay or get rooted in that left foot and maybe float your right leg. The right foot can be flexed or pointed. We want to be steady and extended and lock it out. So root down with that right foot. And both feet, actually. Extend your arms out to the sides. Lift that right arm up now. Stay or get light in that left foot. And you can point or flex. The shoulders drop. And breathe. Last breath. And release. So separate those feet about hip width, hands to your hips. Inhale, look up. The knees bend. And we grab those elbows and sway side to side. Planted feet, sturdy legs, limber spine. Letting gravity assist in the opening and the loosening. Inhale and exhale. Bend those knees, fingertips to the earth. Inhale, extend that spine. Exhale, right foot steps back and we drop. The arms float up. Let's bend our left elbow and the hand or elbow tucks behind the head. Right elbow can bend. And breathe. So this is a deep shape, especially up in the neck. We want to approach gently. And as we hold, we see where we might soften. Inhale and exhale. The hands come inside that left foot. Walk your left foot out to the side. Right hand plants. Left arm can lift up and then point to the back of your mat. Hang out here. Some bodies might bend that right knee and bind. I don't know if you can hear, but someone outside is using a leaf blower. And, you know, it's actually a great metaphor that in our minds, there might be monkey mind or leaf blower mind, you know, just kind of this loud noise. Can we ignore it and focus on that breath, focus on the opening, and left hand down, stepping back into plank. The knees can be down, the knees can be up. Think about a lightness on your belly so that there's almost this energy gently lifting you up rather than gravity holding you down. In yoga, that's called a spanda. So it is this energy at the core of our being. And I've heard it described as the moment before you laugh, that there's this energy gathered in your center. One breath. I know I'm making you hold it. Bring your knees to the mat. Lower yourself on down, hands by your chest. Slowly lift up that heart center. Feel the opening and exhale, down we go. Inhaling, rising up. And exhale, lowering down. Last time we rise up, we lower down. Now come to table. And you can come into child's, knees wide or together. And sit the hips back. Arms reach forward. If you want to sit up in hero, the hands come back by your knees and you sit up on those heels. It's just a little deeper stretch for the knees, ankles, and quads. Drop the shoulders. We spend so much of our time doing and accumulating. And we accumulate good things, love, joy, but we also accumulate habits, some that might not serve us. And we accumulate tensions and strains. And so yoga gives us this gift of being able to let all that go. One breath. Everybody come back to table. Toes tuck. Down dog. Pedaling out those heels. Inhale and exhale. And we look up at our hands. Now, right foot steps forward. Drop that left knee down. The arms rise up. We bend that right elbow first. Left elbow next. Dropping into the right knee. The heart opening up and back. Breathing. And as we breathe, you might notice the increments. So yoga doesn't happen all at once, or the gifts of yoga. It is this slow revelation of the ease and beauty inside. We'll plant that left hand. Right arm sweeps up and around. And you can reach that right arm to the back or bend that back knee. And your right foot can walk a little to the right if that helps you set the pose up a little better. And the shoulder blades drop down like you're trying to tuck them in your back pockets. And then it's just find the delight. Yes, it is a strong posture, but where can you open and be present? Last breath. And release. Hands to the earth. We'll step that left foot forward. Left toes turn out. Right toes are turned out. Elbows can come to the knees or drop down into Manasana. Your chin can tuck down and in. Feel like there is this absolute rooted energy going down those legs into the earth. This lengthening energy in that spine. Last breath. The hands come to the earth, lift the hips, turn the feet in, keep the knees bent, grab the elbows behind you or interlace those hands, open up in the heart, drop your crown, then straighten your knees if you'd like. Notice if your feet are rolling to the outer edges. Try and push down on the big toes and melt. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. Those knees bend, tuck your chin, roll all the way up. Right foot grounds, step back with that left foot. Bring those arms up. Settle yourself in triangle. I like to bring the left top hip down, top shoulder open, and then create distance between my sits bones and crown. And the heart can open, shoulder blades down your back. And moving to half moon. Left hand can come down. You float that left leg, hang out here, or let that left arm float, flexing the left ankle. Rooted and radiant. Grounded and extended. Now bend that right knee, big step back, side angle. So right elbow to right knee or right hand to the floor, left arm can lift or drape. And so notice how every one of your limbs is doing something different. One leg is extended, another is bent. One arm is grounded, the other is reaching. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Keep your legs as they are. Left arm down, left leg, right arm up and over. So this is a warrior who is wise and knows sometimes you gotta walk away. Walk away from the things that aren't serving you. Last breath. Bring your hands to the earth. You can step back into a down dog or vinyasa. It's up to you. Inhale and exhale. In your down dog, bring your heels together. Oh, yeah. Just little changes, again, incremental changes can bring us more opening and sweetness or make things that cause us tension and strain. So choose, be intentional, and step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach the spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, your hands to your heart. We'll go to the other side. Left foot ground. Step that right foot back to your triangle. The arms come up, and it's the soft entry. And right hip drops down, right shoulder opens by wrapping those shoulder blades. And we think about space between the pieces of our spine. A soft, open heart. A steady gaze. Move to half moon. Right hand can come down, that right leg can float. Maybe right arm lifts, flexing that right foot, relaxing those shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Steady and soft. Bend that left knee, a big step back. We rise up, then move into side angle. Left elbow to the knee or hand to the floor. Right arm can lift or come over that right ear. The chin tucks into that armpit. And we have this soft arc. And we are in control of multiple things. We can handle it. Inhale and exhale. Rise back up. Right arm down, right leg, left arm up and over. hands to the earth, down dog or vinyasa. Inhale, exhale. This time, walk your feet to touch at the back of your mat. And notice what that does. You might have a slight bend in your knees to make sure you're not hyperextending those knees. And now you can either take lizard or pigeon. So separate those feet and lift your left leg. Inhale, exhale. Lizard is where you step outside that left hand and drop down, staying on your hands or coming on your forearms. Pigeon is where the left knee comes behind that left wrist and you walk those hips back. Inhale, lift, and melt. And now, adjust yourself so that the pose sweetens and deepens. And let go of any tension in those shoulders, your forehead. Last breath. And rise up, step back, down dog. Pedal the feet. Go to the other side, right leg rises, right foot steps outside that right hand, drop that left knee. So this is lizard or pigeon, is where that right knee comes right behind that wrist and you get yourself set. And then lower. So it's like moving into a house. Get things where you want them, where they bring wonder and delight. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. And we rise up and step back, down dog. So inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Exhale, left knee bends and you step that foot forward, drop your right knee down. The hips pull back. So we're doing Hanumanasana, split pose, and there are several options. So one is your left leg stays straight forward and you come onto the heel, lifting those toes up. Inhale and exhale, bow. If that doesn't feel good to you, walk your left heel to the left and then maybe plant your hands. And you just move that heart forward. Third option is you can keep walking that left heel forward and lower into full Hanumanasana, dropping those shoulders. This is an opportunity to choose in a way that brings amazing feelings. And so we can choose our mind by saying, I'm going to choose the shape that works for me. We can choose the shape, one that's going to bring us release, one breath. And if that leg is extended, you can pull it on back. Now we take that left leg to the right. The hands turn to the left. And drop those shoulders, your chin can drop. And coming back to center, moving that leg to the center, the hands plant, and we step back, down dog. Okay, other side, lift that right leg. Right foot steps through, we drop that left knee, heels come back. One option is you can keep your legs straight, heel on the earth, toes pointed up, and bow. That right leg can go out to the right and then plant your hands. That might feel better on your body. Or right leg can move forward and the hips drop toward the earth. Making the pose right for your body right now. Inhale and exhale. And we come on back. Taking that right leg, moving it to the left. The hands come over to the right. Notice how that gets into the spine as well as this right IT band. Relax those shoulders. And come back to center. And the hands plant, and we step back, down dog. We'll bring our body down to the floor, so knees can drop to make that happen, or you do a push-up. Bring the forearms to the earth, and we lift in the heart, dropping those shoulders down our back. Stay, or you can bend your knees and grab those ankles and come up into bow. And the chin can tuck down and in, and breathe. Feel the ribs. And release. And bring your hands by your chest and press up. And go ahead and sit back into child's pose. Inhale and exhale. And we rise up and sit on our bum. So knees are bent and you can sit up tall. Cross your right leg over your right ankle over your left ankle. You might let those legs lift, arms extend, legs might straighten. Dropping those shoulders. Inhale. Bend those knees, hands to the earth. Extend those legs. Now cross your legs up higher, so more at your knees. Then you sit up tall, flex that left foot, fold forward. Your hands might come to your shins, ankles, or edges of those feet. And at least in my body, this goes all the way down that left leg. So trying to get into those places that work hard and let them have some joy and ease. And rise up, switching sides so those knees bend again, left ankle crosses. Reach those arms tall in the heart. Lift that right leg or extend, drop those shoulders. And what we're doing now is working those outer legs by adding this weight. We're also working our core. Last breath. Bend the knees, sit up, extend those legs, cross your legs nice and high, lift up and melt forward. Hands to the ankles, shins, edges of those feet. Oh. Inhale and exhale. And we come up, bring your legs wide. Remembering that our hip joints have an inside as well as an outside. Hands plant, sway side to side. Flex those feet to energize the legs, melt, and breathe. Feeling like there's a magnet between the earth and your heart. And that spine wants to stay long and spacious. And up we come. Roll down onto your back. Bring both knees in. You can extend your arms wide or cactus them, dropping your knees to the left. And look right. And those knees come up. We center on that back and drop the knees to the right as we look left. And if you want to use your right hand to keep the knees down, go for it. Drop those shoulders. And come to center, either knees in, hugging, or happy baby, grabbing shins, ankles, or edges of the feet. If your knees want to straighten, again, make the choice that feels amazing. And Shavasana. So it's tempting to turn me off at this point. And yet I'll offer an invitation to go in, to surrender completely, to soften in your forehead and your eyes, your jaw and your throat. Get heavy in those shoulders. Feel connected to the earth. Feel open and spacious at your heart. Soften in your arms. Soften that low belly. Send some extra love to those hips where we spent some time today. And be grateful to those amazing legs. Knowing that this is the kind of thing that can keep our legs, our entire bodies, working for us. Working with us. Relax. Surrender. Stay for as long as you have. Thank you for practicing with me. Live light.